This story is just so astonishing, only on Fox. A man is speaking about his traumatic experience after losing his hands and feet from one single flea bite. The severe bacterial infection left Michael Kohlhof in the hospital for almost 4 months. Fox 26's Sherman Desselle has been following the story and spoke to him about living his life without limbs.
Yeah, I spoke with Michael's family back in June when this all happened and he was in the ICU, but right now he's finally home, still recovering, still processing what happened. I spoke to him about his journey.
One day at a time, man. Like, don't let it stress you out. If it's getting to that point where you're shutting down, maybe shut down, maybe just distract yourself, you know?
Michael Kohlhof says after fighting for his life for months, he's thankful and just trying to figure out this new way of life. The 35-year-old's recovering after losing his hands and feet. In June, while visiting his mom in San Antonio, he was taken to the ER with a suspected case of COVID, then admitted to the ICU with septic shock and fell into a coma. Doctors concluded it was typhus, a severe bacterial infection that came from one single flea bite. Vasopressors used to save him also caused damage to his limbs.
Fleas, am I right? No, I didn't. I had no idea that fleas could do anything like that. And it's kind of weird. I thought I had Lyme disease for a minute before I started hitting delirium, which, by the way, is weird.
Despite the difficulty, Michael was never without support from the hospital and rehab staff. Most importantly, his family members and girlfriend helped. They all stuck beside him until he came home. She would play some of his favorite music while he was in a coma, music that Michael says he remembers hearing while he was in delirium.
Even though, it's not only necessarily about memory, but it's just like what feels and brings comfort in that moment. Now, I'm most grateful for him just being here, like mentally and cognizant, and we can share all our struggles with each other. Like, we're going through a lot of this together.
Michael has been overwhelmed by the response in his community. He's sharing his journey on his website and social media profiles. Navigating the world without his limbs will be tough, but he's hoping his story will inspire others to search for some light in the middle of the darkness.
I would just say, look to the things that make you happy. Pursue those things. And if stuff is in your way, then I would try my best to negate having those things as a frequency in my life.
Now, despite what Michael's been through, he has a really great attitude about it. So his need is great right now. We're talking medical expenses, medical equipment, prosthetics, even possibly a wheelchair. To find out more about his story, how you can help to support him, follow my social media accounts, Facebook, Twitter, or TikTok. You'll have that information right there, as well as fox26houston.com. I'm Sherman Desselle with Fox 26 News.
All right, Sherman, thank you. It's so inspiring to see his attitude, and that's a message we can all take, finding the light in the middle of all the darkness.